Hi, I'm Ryan from Guitarist, and today is by Marcus Miller's. Now this is the lineup of Marcus Miller basses available at Everest Music. At the moment just 8 currently in stock. Scratch that, 7 in stock, 8 one of them sold. So, what you get in the Marcus Miller's is a preamp section that's on all Marcus Miller's, which is your bass EQ here, your mid sweep is below that, and then your treble. And then your audio controls are pickup select, master tone under, and volume on top. So the Marcus Millers are a jazz style bass, and typical of the jazz style bass of what Marcus Miller's former Fender signature. Some of the things that are on all models are the preamp, as I have said, the string through or through the back of the bridge option, and 2 jazz bass pickups, and they come with a selection of maple and the rosewood board. Now the rosewood board, this is the cheapest one at the moment. It is $439 as of filming. It's a modern bass, so you have the high mass saddles in a sense. You got your rosewood bridge, and the circuitry is more to a modern bass. So that's the that is this one. Now for the mid tier, I will go and grab that and show you what the mid tier looks like. All the wiring and all is the same in each bass, except for the vintage, which is a more vintage style jazz bass with circuitry and some hardware included. So I'll go and grab that now. So I featured this earlier, and this is a vintage spec. This is the mid tier model, and you can see that the bridge is of a vintage bridge style, and the pickups are wired in such a way that it sounds more traditional and vintage in that sense. So this is the mid tier, and I shall go and grab the highest end one just now. This is the next bass, and this is the highest end model, retailing for $585. Yep, $585 as of filming this video. This is a vintage spec one. As you can see, it's a lovely sunburst finish. I've done a video before about this up there, and yeah, the pickups are wired in such a way it sounds more traditional and vintage, and it is a lovely bass, superb. And unlike the other two that I featured earlier, the black and white one specifically in this video, they are older. This is a swan patch wood as well, so this is more expensive just down to the timbers as well. So now I'll go into the sound excerpt. So now I shall do 3 second excerpt of this on the bridge, middle, and then neck, and then continue on the active circuitry so you can get a sound of that. I'm going DI from bass to H1, and I shall start recording now. So this is the mid pickup with active off, so you can get a sound of that. Now for the neck pickup. And now for the bridge. Now for the active circuitry. And that's everything dialed at about 12 o'clock, so halfway be specifically. Now that was the bridge. Now for the mid position. And now for the neck pickup. more than that now and move on to another bass that's in selection, but it gives me a better range just to show you a side by side comparison. I'm going to use the exact same wood, so it should sound similar, and all that's going to be different is it's going to be the modern bass instead of the vintage, so I will be back in a second. And this is a modern bass in the same finish, same woods and all, and same fretboard material. So for the tone wood people out there, the timbres should affect the tone as similarly as the last one should. So that's why. Now, I've just learned that the pickups, it's not the way it's wired, it's the way they're made. So these are made to modern specs, like the modern copper wiring they would use and the magnets they would use, whereas the vintage use enamel wiring and such as vintage magnets and all, vintage style magnets I should say. So I shall be going into the H1 and I'm going to start recording now. So this is passive on the middle. On the neck pickup, and on the bridge pickup. Now for the active to go on, which is a little toggle switch if you haven't been seeing me, because it might be slightly out of frame. So here is the active bridge. Active mid. And active neck. I am not a bass player, so I am not going to do bass techniques on this, but it is such a lovely bass, you cannot deny it. So this one specifically retails for $495, and yeah, that's it. So that has been the Marcus Miller lineup range at Everest. So I've been Ryan for Ryan's Guitar Stuff, and see you in the next video. Bye.